Well, good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Manning coming to you live from YouTube Sports Talk Live. This is my own private channel here. I just want to thank everybody for being with me here this morning. I want to thank everybody for taking the time. I got something special I want to talk about. We have the 5 finalists for the College Basketball's Wooden Award, which is given to the most outstanding player of the college basketball season. We now have it narrowed down to 5 finalists, and here are the 5 finalists, and here's my take on each one of them. The first one, Jalen Brunson of Villanova. I agree with that. Look what he's done. He's averaged 19.2 points per game during the regular season. He's averaged 3.1 rebounds per game during the season, and he's averaged an excellent 4.6 assists per game during the season. That's part of the reason why Villanova is in the Final Four. He's one of the main reasons why. And I'm going to tell you, I like Jalen's chances, because he can shoot the basketball. He can really do a lot of damage from beyond the arc. He can also score in the paint and from the field. And he can also hit free throws whenever need be. So Jalen Brunson is a very good candidate for the Wooden Award. But he's not the only one. There's someone else you need to think about. Now Villanova has to face Kansas in the Final Four. And speaking of Kansas, Devonte Graham is another finalist from the University of Kansas. He's had a great season. He's averaged 17.2 points per game during the regular season. He averaged 4.1 rebounds per game during the regular season, and he averaged an outstanding 7.3 assists per game during the season. And he's the main reason why Kansas has won the Big 12 for like the upteenth time in a row, and he's another reason why Kansas is in the Final Four. So Villanova and Kansas have to face off. Let's think about this for a second. Jalen Brunson versus Devonte Graham, Villanova versus Kansas in the Final Four on Saturday night. And that's a 9 o'clock start. And I'm going to tell you, these two guys right here are very excellent choices and very excellent nominees for the Wooden Award. But there's also 3 others you need to think about. Let's listen to this one. Deandre Ayton, the freshman sensation, he's declared for the NBA draft. But he's also a finalist, and here's why. Deandre Ayton has averaged 20.1 points per game during the season. He also averaged an outstanding 11.6 rebounds per game during the regular season. Now, he may have only averaged 1.6 assists per season, but Ayton could rebound the basketball. He can shoot. He can hit shots whenever need be for Arizona. That is one of the main reasons why Arizona went to the tournament. Now, I know they were a one and done. However, Deandre Ayton showed me something during the season out of the Pac-12. And I'll say this. He was an outstanding player. He played well. And he showed me a lot of something. He's got a great future in the NBA. He's decided to declare for the NBA draft. And I'm going to be honest with you. Ayton's going to be a guy to watch out for. There's a lot of NBA teams that need a big man. And they got it. Also, too, beware, DeAndre. You better do a great job in the NBA, and you better realize real quick that it's a lot different in the pros than it is in college ball. I just want you to understand, okay? I'm just trying to be fair. Now another freshman sensation is up for the Wooden Award. This one is Marvin Bagley III out of Duke. He played outstanding this season. Bagley averaged 21 points per game. He also averaged 11.1 rebounds per game. He was outstanding. He may have only averaged 1.5 assists per game. However, here's the thing. He was a freshman sensation. He did outstanding. He's one of the main reasons why Duke got to the Elite Eight. He set a lot of freshman records this year. Coach Mike Krzyzewski said he was the best freshman player I have ever coached. I wish he would have stuck around for another season or so, but it is what it is. He's declared for the NBA draft. I wish him all the best and the best of luck in the draft. And also, too, Mr. Bagley, I want to let you know, my best wishes for you, sir, and good luck to you. And I'm going to be honest with you. I can see you playing for a really good team and taking some of these seller teams to the promised land. I can see that out of him. He really impressed. Now, Marvin Bagley III really impressed me this season. And I'm going to be honest with you. Marvin Bagley III has a great future in the NBA. And now, The last one, last but not least, Trae Young of Oklahoma. Now, Trae Young, he was a selfish kid during the regular season. Okay, Oklahoma started 14. I'll get to that in a second. But Trae Young did average 27.4 points per game. That is very impressive. He averaged 3.9 rebounds per game. That's a little iffy. But he did average 8.7 assists per game. Now, that's very impressive. Now, Trae Young has entered the NBA draft. Trae Young, I'm sorry. Trae Young is not ready to be in the NBA. He will not last a second with the attitude that he has now. Even his own fathers even said he needs to stick around at Oklahoma for another year. But it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you something. On a personal note, Trae Young, listen to me. Listen to your father. Take your dad's advice, because I'm going to say it now. You are not ready for the NBA, sir. And I'm going to be on, and I'm going to say it now, and I'll say it as many times as I need to. This year's NCAA tournament, Oklahoma had no business being there. Yes, they did start 14-2. And don't give me that crap. Let's see. They went 4-11 down the stretch in the final 11 games. They had a first-round exit in the Big 12 tournament. And they got to the NCAA tournament? No way. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Oklahoma State, Syracuse should have been there. They should have been ones that should have been there. However, that is for another. Oklahoma State and USC, I mean. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's for another time and another place. But anyway, those are your 5 finalists for the Wooden Award. And if I had to say, and if I had a vote on who won the Wooden Award, I would have to go with Deandre Ayton of Arizona. And again, he showed me a lot during the regular season. And Deandre Ayton was a great ball player out of Arizona. He showed me a lot. He showed me a lot of class, a lot of respect. Trae Young, not so much. Jalen Brunson, he had a great season. Don't get me wrong. He's a great basketball player. He's got a bright future ahead of him if he goes to the NBA. Devonte Graham, same thing. He did very well during the regular season for Kansas. He's one of the reasons why Kansas won the Big 12 championship, and he's another reason why Kansas is in the Final Four. Same thing for Jalen Brunson. He's the reason why Villanova won the Big East championship, and there's the reason why Villanova's in the Final Four, and Villanova has to face Kansas. But anyway, Deandre Ayton, he had a fantastic season at Arizona. Arizona won the Pac-12 championship, got into the NCAA tournament. Unfortunately, they were a one and done. But Deandre Ayton had a fantastic regular season. What about Marvin Bagley III? He really impressed me during the season. And Duke, daggone, Marvin Bagley, he set all sorts of freshman records. It's just a shame that he's going to be leaving after one season. I would have loved to see Bagley stick around for another season to give some of these younger guys some help. But it is what it is. Trae Young, he had a fantastic season, but he has a bad attitude. And it showed. Now, Oklahoma started 14-2. But they finished 18-14 down the stretch. And again, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Oklahoma had no business being in the NCAA tournament. That's all there is to it. So once again, my pick for the Wooden Award, Deandre Ayton of Arizona. And you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. But to all the 5 finalists, my best of luck to you. The award will be handed out on April 6th on a Friday night. The best of luck to all of you. And may the best person win. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Scott Manning. And that's all you need to know. And I just want to thank all of you for tuning in. And you guys have a great day. Goodbye, and thank you, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you.